Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from iRULU. This is the P4 2800 lumen LED projector. You can check out this projector on Amazon at the time of this video for $185, and I will have a link in the description below as usual where you guys can check that out. Now I've done other iRULU projectors in the past, and I'll have a card somewhere on the screen where you guys can check those out as well. iRULU puts out some decent projectors, and this one's no exception. The one thing that I do want to point out is this is not really a portable projector. As you can see, it's kind of on the larger side. It does pump out some lumens on it, so you do get a very nice picture out of it, but it is more of a stationary projector. This is not like a Pico projector or even a mini LED projector. This is more of your standard size projector that you'll probably put in one spot and you won't move around, just to say that off the bat. Now on the box, they do give some specifications, but the box was rather large and I didn't want to take too much time doing a full unboxing on this, but I will go over some of the tech specs on it. The tech specs on this is, it is the iRULU P4 as the model number. You do have a standard resolution native of 800 by 480, but it does support playback of up to 1080p. You have several inputs on this: USB, HDMI, digital TV or TV input, AV, YPB, PR inputs, VGA, audio input and output, and it does have speakers. It also has these two 3-watt speakers built into the actual projector itself. Now the lamp life on this is rated at 20,000 hours. The projection method is either front, rear, or ceiling, because you can flip it or rotate the image so that you can get it the way you want to. And it does have 15-degree manual keystone correction, and it supports aspect ratios of 4:3 and 16.9. So what they give you in the box, start off, is your cable here. This is your power cable that will plug into the back. They give you a leveler here as well so that you can level out this guy and get it set up the way that you need to set it up. Then they give you also some audio and video cables in case you want to hook up a device that will do that, or if you want to output the audio to your home theater system, that type of thing. They give you a couple replacement fuses too, which I thought was an extra bonus in case you happen to blow an internal fuse on this, that you've got a few extras here. And then they give you a cleaning cloth as well. And they also give you a remote. And now this remote is pretty much a full-featured remote. It's got everything from fast forward and reverse, previous. You've got your freeze, where you can actually freeze everything on the screen, flipping your projection to whatever you need to in case you want to mount this upside down or whatever you would want to do with it. Your audio, so you can change your audio modes, navigation and enter here. You've got a DTV button for your digital over the air. If you have a digital HD TV antenna, you can plug it into the back, and it's got an embedded TV tuner in it, and you can change channels right from the remote. So it's a simple remote, but it covers pretty much all of the things that you would want to do with this. So going around this, you're going to have a focus ring on the top. You're going to have your keystone correction up to 15 there. You're going to have a power button and pretty much all of the buttons that you would find, or at least just some of the basic buttons, I should say, that you would find on the remote, with an IR at the top on here. You're going to have a nice lens cap that's going to cover, and another secondary IR here for your lens. And this lens is quite large. So when we show you the demonstration on this, you'll be able to see what kind of picture you're getting out of it. On the side, you're going to have some ventilation here, and again, you're going to have speakers. You're going to have two 3-watt speakers here, and you're going to have all your inputs on the back. Now on the back, you're going to have your power input here, and then there is your fuse as well. This is where your fuse will go. If it does blow, you can open this up and you can replace that fuse. You're going to have your audio and video inputs on the right-hand side here. Also a right out and a left out for your audio. You're going to have a VGA input. You're going to have that TV input again. So if you want to hook up a digital TV or an over-the-air HD TV antenna, you can do so. You have dual HDMI inputs, which is excellent, and dual USB inputs, which is also excellent in case you want to hook up maybe a hard drive with a bunch of movies on it, or media that you have, or a USB stick. You can do that as well. So that is pretty much the build on this. It's silver and black. I like the build, iRULU logo up front. and they did a pretty good job on the build on this. It is a little bit on the large side, as I said before, but that's to be expected when it's a higher lumen output. And I've done some that have been this size and have worked out really great, even from iRULU. So I will take it over to the demonstration portion and I will be right back. Okay, so here we are at the screen where you can set up your sources. I will go back to that in just a second here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, you have your input sources here. You've got ATV, you got AV, YPB, PR, HDMI 1 and 2, PC RGB or USB 1 and USB 2. And I have USB 2 here as mine set up. I just have a USB stick plugged in. And from this menu, you will have photos, music, movies, text files in TXT format. And if we go to photos, I believe I might have a photo on here. I've got a photo of a birthday cake here that will come up if I hit play. I believe it will do a menu. And we should just be able to launch it. There it is. So you can see your photos. If you want to have a photo up here, no problem. And as you can see, it's very nice, bright. That 2800 lumens really does help the screen pop a little bit more. Now it's just playing it in a default slideshow, and since there's only one picture, it just keeps reloading the same picture. So what we'll do is we'll go back and I will return to USB 2 real quickly for you, and I want to show you a little bit of a movie here so that you can see that. Let's try Edge of Tomorrow. Let's see if we can get that going for you. Well, the fan noise is not too bad. It's I'd say medium. It's not super loud, but it's not overbearing for the speakers. I only have the speakers set at about 50% right now. So let's see if we can boost it up so that you guys can hear. And I don't know how the picture is going to come out versus what I'm looking at, but what I'm looking at is super, super clear. I am about, I'd say about 4.5 feet from the wall. And it's very, very clear on my screen, so hopefully that will transition over into the video.
Since they claimed outside Hamburg 5 years ago, they have steadily advanced across Europe. We've suffered millions of casualties, and yet the evacuation of key government officials continuing.
So that's just a little bit of the opening to show you guys, and I will cut that for now and show you some of the actual settings that you have. You do have a settings menu on here as well. If I can get to it, there it is. Oh no, that's my input. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so you've got picture where you can set up your picture mode in standard. You can change it to mild or user settings, dynamic. I leave it on standard for this just because we want to be able to show you what the standard picture looks like. And then you've got color temperature, you've got aspect ratio, noise reduction, you've got projection direction, so you can change that to, if you want to change that and how you have your projector set up. You've got front, rear, front ceiling, and as you can see, you can flip the picture, no problem there. So that won't be a problem for anybody that wants to mount it upside down. You can reduce the display size from 100% all the way down if you want to. In your sound mode, you have standard, you have surround, movie, sports, user, that type of thing that you can get into. If you need to do that, you can do that as well. I keep going to input, so bear with me for a second here. And then you've got your balance, your auto volume, your surround sound on and off, and you do have a dedicated EQ as well. You have a sleep timer that you can set if you want this to go off at a certain time. Say you're watching a movie and you wanted it to go off in 90 minutes, you could set it for that and do that. And then you have just regular options, your OSD languages, you restore your factory defaults, some blending, OSD duration, auto source, which I actually like to have on in case you have a USB plugged in, and then you have a software update via USB. If there is an update for the P4, you can actually update it through USB. So very, very easy layout here. Super great picture as well on this. I was very impressed with the picture on this as well. They did a really good job on the P4. If you're looking for a great home theater projector that you're not going to be moving around a lot, then I would definitely suggest this. I'll take it back to the close of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So that was my review of the iRULU P4 2800 lumens LED projector. You will have that link down below where you can check out this projector on Amazon. So go check that out if you want to learn more. If you have any comments or questions about this projector, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will check you guys out on the next video.